Testing, testing, testing. Welcome to the CryptoBots Ninja channel. Let's get started. It's going to be a very quick live stream because the Steelers play the Browns tonight, and I'm a huge Steelers fan. So, of course, it's going to be a quick live stream. But if the turnout's anything like it was the other day, I'm not thinking it's going to really matter. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of the market. As you guys are going to hit the likes, because if you do, then I will do some of your requests. But with that being said, let's go over to look in the Fear and Greed Index before we do this. It's probably going to be a 5 or 10 minute live stream. Very quick one. I will have a longer one on Saturday. Fear and Greed Index, I think, is the same from the other day on Saturday. It's still at 46. I did want to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin did go to my target that I talked about on Saturday at $27,200. I did make a Bitcoin update video earlier today. Let me make sure you guys can actually see the charts. I did make a Bitcoin update video earlier today. I did say, or I basically went over where I think the Bitcoin price is going. At the time, I was in a short. Right now, I decide to zoom out and look at what I see. Daily chart right now is overbought, so it's a little bit sketchy. But I did enter long, and I'll explain why in a second. The 4-hour chart right now is bullish, and I entered it based on the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, stock RSI is about to make a higher low. It just made a new 4-hour candle, by the way. The stock RSI is pretty oversold. It's getting there. It's still above the 200-day moving average. It's above the Ikimoki cloud, and that's what I'm playing it off of. My stop loss is at the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour chart, and it's going to be like a swing trade, so I might be in this for a few days or a few weeks unless we get it done. My stop loss is at 26,150, or maybe it's 250. So that's how I'm playing it right now. I think it's at 26.2 right now. So that's what I'm looking at. I entered at 26,850, so down a little bit on a 40x long. So that's how I see it now. The 1-hour chart also looks good to me for a move up. The 1-hour chart is oversold above the 200-day moving average, and it's kind of in the Ikimoki cloud, which I don't love. But again, 4-hour chart and 1-hour chart look good. 15-minute chart right now needs to make a higher high. It's below 1-hour chart or 15-minute chart is still above the 15-minute. It's above the 200-day moving average on the 15-minute chart. So I like what I'm seeing right now in the smaller time frames for a possible move to the upside. Now the daily chart is why it's a higher risk long trade, but we'll see what happens. So to me, I am calling for a move to the upside. All the way up to 28,483 based on the 4-hour, 1-hour, and 15-minute charts. Now, again, the daily chart could dump you, so it's a higher risk trade. But if you do dump to the downside, I would be looking for a target down closer to 25,000 and then for a lower low. But if you continue up, I'm looking for our next target to be 28,483. And I am now in a long. I'll probably stay in this long. As long as we don't go below 26.2, I'm going to be in this trade probably for a few weeks. Or until we get a next big correction. So if the market just keeps going up, I'll just move my stop loss up based on the Ikimoki cloud. So anyways, I digress. If you guys have a request for altcoin, let me know, and I will do it really quickly. One trade I would be looking for is the 50-minute chart now on BLZ, which is pumping pretty nicely, is now getting oversold for a higher high, a higher low, I should say, and a higher high. But I would be looking for this to dump because it is up about 20% today. On the new day, it's down 0.25%, but that happened 3 minutes ago. Before 3 minutes ago, it was up 20% in the last 24 hours. So I would probably stay away from this unless you're going to look for a short. But I wait for it to make a lower high before I would enter a short. So BLZ is something I would definitely have on my radar. I think Hi-Fi is possibly bottomed out. If you go to the 4-hour chart, it's done crazy things. It went all the way from about 30 cents all the way up to 275, and then it went down to 80 cents, and now it's been at 80 cents all day, and it's starting to go up again. I would actually believe that Hi-Fi's bottomed out. So when the 15-minute chart, if that makes a higher low, which it probably will, I would be looking for a possible. This is just a trade setup. I would be looking for would be any higher low above 80 cents is bullish, and I would say that'd be an okay long entry, not financial advice. But if I had some more money to put in this, that's where I would put my money, is in Hi-Fi. So Hi-Fi might be something I enter into later, but we will see. I'm going to put alert right now when the 15-minute chart gets oversold. So those are just two altcoins that I'd be watching out for right now. And I'll also have alerts that way. I don't have to watch it throughout the entire NFL game. But that's kind of the two I would watch out. I think Hi-Fi has more profitability before BLZ because I just do. BLZ could dump, but I think Hi-Fi is you make more money going long, and Hi-Fi has a better chance to go up than BLZ dumping, in my humble opinion. But my biggest trade I'm in right now is Bitcoin long. So if you guys enjoy this, it's not hard to hit the like. I do appreciate if you do that. Let me go over to here. We also have a Telegram channel. Make sure you join that. It is free to join. I forgot to share the live stream. I better do that to my group. I'm trying to get last bull run. My Telegram group was very active. I'm trying to get it active again. But anyways, I think it'll come in stride. It might be until after the halving, but right now there's 51 people in there. I'm trying to get that more active again. So if you guys enjoyed this, appreciate it if you hit the like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. If you guys have a request for altcoins, let me know and I will look at them. Otherwise, that's what I wanted to run down through really quick. Coins I'd have on my radar is Hi-Fi and BLZ. BLZ for a move down, Hi-Fi for a higher low, and a move and like a bounce here on Hi-Fi. And for Bitcoin, I'm actually on the longer not longer time frames. 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, and 15 look bullish. So I'd be looking for a continuation up to a new high around 28.43 on Bitcoin. If that happens, it's also likely Hi-Fi bounces. So that's why I'd be very anxious for an entry on Hi-Fi. By the way, the 15-minute chart is now getting close to being oversold on Hi-Fi. I actually might enter this trade, within the next hour if it makes a higher low, which it looks like it's going to. Again, this might be a swing trade as well, but now it's a little sketchy because the 1-hour chart on Hi-Fi is overbought, and the 4-hour chart, looks fine for a move up. 1-hour chart probably should reset too before you enter long, unless you're okay with the higher risk. If you want to be really safe, you would wait for the 50-minute chart to get above the 200-day moving average. That'd be something else you could do, which is at $1. But with that being said, those are kind of the trade. I think Hi-Fi has the best probability to make a higher low here around maybe 85 cents, and then you could enter there. Because the stock RSI is already down to 38, and so at 7:15 in 8 minutes, we'll see how low it gets. If it gets oversold, you could be looking for a possible entry around 85, 86 cents. That is not financial advice, but that is probably what I'll be. So I'm going to be in a Bitcoin trade and a possible Hi-Fi trade later tonight if you make a higher low. I mean, I think it's pretty likely at this point you do. If it was going to dump, I think it would have already done it. On this bounce, you got as high as almost 89 cents. So to me, it seems like a decent trade, especially if you're doing like a 2 or 3x long. But that is probably just. I'll probably do actually a 5x long, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm looking for tonight. So I'm going to go over watch the NFL game, Steelers, Browns. I'm very excited about that. I will be streaming that on my other channel. But with that being said, if there's no request for altcoins, I am going to probably end the stream because the game starts in, I believe, about 8 minutes. How's it going, Mike Hunt? How's it going? Appreciate the likes. So that's kind of what I got. Quickly, live stream will be back live Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time. So until then, trade safe. Have a great week. And that's what I believe will happen for Bitcoin is a move to the upside on the 4-hour chart. Now the daily chart could push you down, but I believe it's more likely we continue at least at 28.5 before the next retracement. So that's all I got. I'll see you guys on Saturday for the next live stream. And I am now going to go watch the Steelers game. I don't know what profit means, but thank you, Mike Hunt, for being here. Thank you for the like. I'll be back live Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time, so I appreciate you for joining and coming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm sorry it was so quick, but I got to watch my Steelers play, and that's why I did move the live streams from 8 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time because of that. So I'll see you guys on Saturday.